Hello everybody and welcome to the Dominaria United PPR bonus round here on LRRMTG. My name is James and I am joined by our two judges from this past weekend's event. It is indeed Tuesday as we record this. Time has passed. We've done these in the past, the bonus rounds. Last PPR I think we actually had 2 bonus rounds. This time we just have the one, but it's with our 2 judges.
Extra special, right?
Extra special. And hey, I'm here too! That's the correct response. You nailed it. All right. Serge and Nelly have taken home a pre-release kit. They have built a sealed pool. I guess just really quick, how was the event from a judge perspective?
A lot of work.
I didn't have so much work, although I did have to watch the games pretty closely.
Yeah. So mechanically, I don't think this is a complicated set in terms of people understanding how something works intuitively. But I do think this is a complicated set in terms of board complexity when it comes to triggered abilities from spells being missed or triggered abilities when a creature dying or changing zones or any of the stuff like that. And this is different from what you'd see at a tournament. We try to be a lot more proactive. And if a player, if the game is wrong in some way before they notice the mistake, we'll step in and try and fix it. And that was mentally taxing, especially for the first couple rounds as they were looking at the cards the first time. So you had the back half, and you said it was easier?
Well, I think that this set, when you need to correct a mistake, it's like a bit more work if you have to step back like more than half an action. Like the point at which the judge will say like, it's too late to fix that, comes a little sooner in Dominaria United Limited, I think, than a typical set. It's not that the mistakes themselves were that much harder to correct, but like when you have something that says when you cast, you know, and it's like
so many cast triggers, right?
Yeah, I think at the higher levels of play, it'll be a smoother experience because a lot of the stuff that we had to work on catching at the PPR and correcting is the kind of stuff that, like, you know, on the televised big show Magic, the Pro Tours and everything leading up to that, they just keep going if the player misses it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, a beneficial trigger missed at a tournament stops existing.
Yeah.
But to make sure the audience gets to see what the card does, we'll try and fix it as often as we can.
This set kept us on our toes a little bit more than most. Yeah, I did feel on my toe. I never felt like I got caught under a big wave or anything, but I definitely felt like I was on my toes dancing around for that back half still.
Cool. All right, well, you two have built your decks. You've rolled dice. Who's going first?
I won the roll.
You won the roll. You both have good 7s.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go to the top. Let's go to the top down.
Yeah.
Play some Magic.
Now, an important thing to note, just because the judges are playing doesn't mean we're good at this game. Wait, I lied. You won the die roll.
I wasn't going to say anything. But I was about to say, speak for yourself about the whole I'm not that good at this game. But then also I'm like, you're saying that, and I'm pretty sure you just mind tricked me into taking first turn.
All right.
So, like, don't count yourself out, Serge.
Yeah. I think I'm like 0 in a million in these judge fights. I don't know if I've won.
I won the die roll, but you can go first. It's fine.
No, go first.
No. Go first.
Don't let me cheat here. Let me mind trick you.
So you know, if you win the die roll, you get to pick.
You can pick.
But I've looked at my hand before announcing, so that also means I have to go first.
Yeah.
Mountain go.
All right. The mountain goes. I've got this marsh.
Nice.
So I get a perfect mana. Say go.
Sunlit, just like yourself.
Oh, shucks.
I've got Goblin Picker. So I feel like there's a little joke to be made here about Goblin Piker, but we have a 2nd toughness and an ability. Pretty stoked about this card. Go ahead.
That was a must kill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For people, yeah, they're like, no value.
Well, they're like, I kept a 2-land hand and a looter. Like, die.
Yeah.
Splatter Goblin.
Okay.
2 mana, 2/1, and when it dies, put a creature gets -1/-1.
Yeah.
Classic Goblin ability here. Go to you.
Just 2 Goblin Pikers staring at each
Strictly
other.
better Putrid Goblin. Wait, no, is Putrid Goblin one that
One
does that and one
mana.
that comes back?
Putrid Goblin's
a
1
mana,
mana.
1/1. Right.
Well, we don't love Splatter Goblin.
What do you do to a Phyrexian Goblin here?
It's a fair question.
Yeah, like, how do you make a Goblin worse? Oh, they replace their limbs with... All right, I see.
Yeah, you see. It's like that. I want to advance my board, but I also want to activate
the Goblin is holding you back.
It's true. Actually true. I'll just draw a card off this Ether Channeler.
Really good.
Thanks. Although your 1 card trades for my 2 cards. Go ahead.
Yeah, it really does. You love to see it, don't you? Oh, that's kind of a good card.
No.
Yeah, all right. Let's play one of the reasons I'm in this deck. Its name is unpronounceable. How do I say this? Lagomos, Hand of Hatred. This is a 3-mana 3/1. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I make a 2/1 red elemental creature token with haste. Trample in haste. Heck yeah.
There you go.
And sack it at the next end step. And I may tap and search my library for any card, but I can only do it if 5 or more creatures died that turn.
Okay.
I'd like to go to combat.
Great.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah. I'll take 4.
All right.
I love that for me.
Love that for you.
Done?
Go.
Okay. That matters.
Oh, sorry. This dies.
Yep.
Griffin Protector. 2/3 flying, and it gets bigger if I play more creatures.
Right. Yeah.
Back to you.
Back to me, he says. Untap. Untap.
Well, you've got a 1/3.
Draw for the turn. Red source. A. Combat.
Yeah, please.
Attack for 4.
I'll block the 2/1 trample.
Okay. All right, so you'll take 2. My elemental will die. Second main. How about a second splatter goblin?
Many
dang.
splatters.
Yeah.
So many goblins.
Very good.
Many splatters.
Yeah, if anything happens to my board, it's big splats over here,
That's right. It's a messy deck.
Yeah. Go to you.
Okay. I'd love to see it. Mountain.
Montaigne.
Defiler of Instincts.
Oh no.
Oh, what
I don't
is
even know what
this?
that one does. I just
Yeah.
know the Defiler.
So
All right, this is the red one.
It's a 4/4 first strike
Yeah.
with this Phyrexian Defiler ability that lets me cast future red permanent spells for life instead of red pips when I'm casting them.
I hate it.
But also when I cast a red permanent spell, I get to ping something for 1, anything.
Wow.
I hate it.
Oh, we're just destroying it immediately.
have
Yeah,
one
I have
blue
a,
up.
I got a trigger from
Yeah,
my
yeah,
Griffin Protector, but then that's fine.
Okay, I was really worried I was playing into the protect one.
Destroyer? Exile?
Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Destroy evil.
Does this get a counter?
No, it's just +1/+1 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just on
so I
the
take
turn,
3 in the air. I go to 17.
All right.
Okay, back to you, friend.
Untap, untap, untap. Draw for the turn. There it is. That's what we like to see. It's a second white pip. I'd like to go to combat.
Excellent.
Elemental. I'd like to go to swing step.
All right, so what does this do if 5 creatures die?
I can DT.
You can DT for
I
no
can
mana.
DT. Yeah. I can
put it on
find
the
any.
reader again.
I can
That's
find
not
any
great.
card in my deck and put it directly into my hand.
Yeah, okay, that's not ideal.
But for me, it is ideal.
Yes.
Is that better or worse than taking 6? That's what I want to know.
Life is a resource.
I'll just trade off with one of these goblins.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give
I-
this -1,
I
-1.
take 4, this gets shrunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 10.
All right, second main. My rare. Wait, that's not even a rare.
No.
That's just a really shiny uncommon.
Yeah.
God, that's
go.
a good uncommon. Holy moly.
Mana, sacrifice creatures, put +1/+1 counters each creature you control.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing is really good. It's
Yeah.
very pip heavy. I thought that was rare.
That's good.
It's so shiny. Say go.
Okay. Tap. Good. It's a 3/3?
Correct. Gets around Destroy Evil. Does not get around Flame Strike. Or whatever that, Lightning Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll discard this mountain to draw a card.
Yep.
We'll cast Tellurian Geyser targeting Aaron.
And
What does that do?
So this is return target creature to its owner's hand, draw a card. If it was kicked, gain 3 life.
And did you kick it?
I did. I kicked
Okay.
it. So I'll gain 3 life,
Yep.
draw a card,
Back up to
put that back in
13.
your hand.
Okay.
And is that correct? 5 versus 3. No, it doesn't seem right. Okay. I will say go.
All right.
Untap, untap. Draw for the turn. Neat. I'm going to try something a little different here.
Great. Whenever you boomerang their thing and then they play something different, it feels good.
Yeah. Hey, variety is the spice of life.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
So I'm going to start with a different Orzhov stained glass art. This is LS Ilkor, the Sadistic Pilgrim. 2 mana 2/2 with Death Touch, legendary Phyrexian Core Cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, gain a life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life.
Wow. That seems very good in
Synergies.
your deck. Yeah.
And then 1 and 1/2, I'm going to cast the Argavian Cavalier.
Okay.
This is a 3 mana 2/2 with Enlist, and when it enters the battlefield, I get a 1/1 white creature soldier token.
Okay.
So trigger. I gain 2.
Great.
You go to 19.
I'd like to go to combat.
Great.
Trigger, I gain a life.
Gain a life. You're at 20.
Announce my intention to go to combat. Attack you with these 2.
Sure. I'll block the elemental.
All right, block the elemental, so you'll take 2.
Take 2.
Then there's a death trigger, you'll lose a life.
Sounds good.
Down to 10. 20 to 10.
Pass. Can't believe it's not aristocrats. What could this deck be? It could be anything.
I was going to say, this feels
knows?
pretty aristocrats.
Wait, hold on.
I think you lied to us.
Much like I can't believe it's not butter. It's actually butter.
I'll cast this Keldon Strike Team.
With kicker?
Yeah, with kicker.
So what does that do?
I get 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens
Okay.
from the kicker, and then as long as Keldon Strike Team have a battlefield its turn, creatures I control have haste.
And this is now 5 power? 'Cause it gets
4. Yeah, 5. 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah,
It's,
5/6 for the turn.
very cool.
Pretty good.
Thank you. I could still wish it was cooler, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's attack for 5.
All right, I got down to 15.
Great. Mountain, pass.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. Three, 1?
Yeah, 2/2, 3/1, 1/1, 1/1.
2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, let's go to attacks.
Great.
I've got the elemental here at the beginning,
So,
and then I'm going to. So I gain a life.
yep.
Then I'm going to attack with everybody, and then I'm going to use enlist to add an additional power. So this has 3 power instead. So I'll put the tokens over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Go to blocks or more things?
Yep. Oh, I was supposed to untap that so I could DT with it. That was actually a misplay.
Yep.
I was like, I haven't been attacking with this, and that's because I've been leaving
Right.
it open so I
Yeah.
can do other cool stuff with it too.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Did you? These are my blocks.
Yeah,
that's
those
okay?
blocks are fine.
I just want to
yeah,
activate.
you're gonna activate. That's
yeah.
fine.
I'm not sure what I'm doing though.
I have actions too.
Probably
but-
this one. I'll discard the sacred piece.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to protect my thing there by casting Extinguish the Light.
Okay.
So straight
kill
target
this.
creature, if its mana value is less than 3, gain 3 life. So I gain 3.
Okay.
All right. So
Damage.
these trade. These trade.
These trade. I take
You
2.
take 2. No. This has trample though. Oh yeah, you
It's
take
not
2
blocked.
because
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
blocked.
blocked. Yeah. Take 2.
Down to 8.
And then you're going to lose 3 creatures right away.
-1 and -1 here. So my creatures that are going to die are 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So
you're
I'll
gonna
lose 3 life.
3
right?
life. Yep. And the 1 point of power that I put on that creature was completely irrelevant, and I could have DT'd for something there.
That's okay.
We live and we learn.
This way you get to win this game without having bothered to DT.
Go.
I lose a life. From this, right?
Yeah. I'm
Is
just
it-
making sure it's sacrifice and not exile. It is sacrifice. Yes,
Yeah.
you do. You lose life. Yeah.
Down to 4.
Yep.
Great. Good. Exactly where we want to be, obviously. Well, yeah, I guess this is right. Okay, we've got We've got Goblin Picker.
Wait, yeah.
They're back.
We'll give it the Hammer Hands.
Ooh.
So it can
This can't block or
block
something like
a
that.
little better.
What's the hammer hands do?
Sorry, Hammer Hand. I thought I got one.
Yeah,
Target creature can't block this turn. Sure, this can't block.
Okay.
And it gets +1/+1 at haste.
Okay.
But, you know, now it's a 3/3 that can loot on Serge's turn. I'll play Molten Tributary and say go.
All right.
Okay.
Untap, 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 untap. Life is a mystery.
Go into combat.
Let's just go to combat.
Sounds good.
And it feels like home.
Block here.
Okay, lose a life.
I lose life. Surge gains life.
Yeah.
We got
Yep.
that? We got that already? Okay.
Second main, Aaron's back.
Sure.
Back again.
Makes sense.
Go.
I'll discard this island.
Wait. Oh, it has
does.
haste.
It
Yeah,
has
yeah,
haste.
yeah. I was like, wait a second.
There was a reason for my plays. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I guess we can do that. Yeah, we just have to do that before we do anything else. Rada's Firebrand.
Okay.
What's this thing
It's a
do?
3/1 with whenever this attacks, target creature defending player controls with power less than this can't block this turn.
Okay.
And it has a domain ability.
And it has 6 mana domain. Yeah, this gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It costs 1 less for each basic type among lines of control. So right now it'll cost 3 instead of 6. So for 3 mana, I can give it +2/+2, but I can only do that once per turn.
Okay.
And I attack for 3. Now that has menace. Hey, go ahead.
All right. Untap, untap. Draw for the turn.
I can't believe it's not Aristocrats is a good name, but we could have called it Uncommon Signpost Legendary Creature Soup, too.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I don't know. These two are just such best friends, and this
Yeah.
one's like going to have a good time, too.
Yeah.
I've got this
Sure.
burn spell. I'm going to deal 5 damage to your bird.
It's going to go away now.
Okay.
All right. That's going to let me scry to the bottom. I'd like to announce my intention to go to combat,
Yeah.
Gain a life.
gain a life.
Okay.
I'd like to announce my intention to go to combat.
I don't have a block here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can rip a kill spell.
So
actually.
that, yeah,
Is there an X2? This one's an X2.
that's an X2. This is a 3/3 menace, and we've got 3 damage here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
So you need
bother.
to
It's fine.
block
Yeah.
and then rip a removal spell that gets rid of this, so we don't have all the death triggers, right?
Yeah, I need to somehow draw 2 removal spells though, because this is also lethal,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Oh, close.
All right. But not close enough.
Not quite. Okay, pretty good game there from Serge, obviously.
Yeah.
Like that. Like
Good
that.
start, good start.
Smooth ride. Like it.
Ooh, goes to the sideboard.
But you got to check. You
Oh,
got to
yeah.
check, right?
Nelly, how you feeling? Sideboard? Sideboard?
I don't know if... Well, actually, this one card that I just drew, because I'm losing to Serge's static abilities, maybe I want to not bother. Maybe the stun counters aren't so hot. This card's still good. We can get into combat. Or if we can bounce creatures, that's also good.
Yeah, I was going to say, sort of stun counters or pacifisms against Surge's deck.
Not the best.
Not the best.
Yeah.
I really like that, the 1/3 that brings in the elemental every turn.
Me
I think
too.
that card's kind of cool.
Yep.
Today is, the day we're recording this was actually early access day. So I was playing a little bit of the format earlier, and yeah, that card was kind of cool. That the bird that gets bigger whenever a creature comes in,
Yeah.
especially with a lot of the
right?
a lot of the token generation
generators and
in
white
this
green.
set.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
just captain. Like we had somebody cast 2 captain calls, and all of a sudden it was like +6/+6, and it's just like, oh, neat. We die. So yeah, seems kind of cool.
I almost made a completely different deck, and so I'm checking that to see if my... Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. No changes.
All right.
Stun counters up. Divination in.
I like it. Does your book say box say draft supplies?
Yeah.
Yes, it
draft
does.
supplies.
Draft supplies. Thanks for the games.
Thanks for the games. Dice, sleeves, basics. Candy open here.
Just in case.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
This is like such a staple of
Nelson.
YJ2, just the absolutely beat to crap.
Yeah, there's a
cardboard
piece
box
of
with
duct
on it.
tape there.
Yeah,
This
it's
box belongs to Nelson.
yeah,
Yeah.
just iconic.
It's good. I mean, it does a job.
Wheeler really needs to make his Kickstarter for those dice boxes. I think they're really going to take
The
off.
like next stage of.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored. You know,
Yeah,
just don't want
yeah,
to
yeah.
plug it too hard, but
Yep.
you know.
Well, Wheeler did this thing where he hired and then also went at some of his own boxes with Sharpie, but he hired Robin to do a deck box that was like, I think it was for like when he was super into mono red, and it was like I want to say a tiger theme. I'll ask him later. He's
Oh, the medium red, whatever.
yeah, well, it was like a little bit before that.
Okay.
There was a period of Wheeler's career where like in multiple formats he was playing a lot of red decks.
Okay.
I think this is just before we landed on medium red, actually. Medium red was an interesting piece of like Highlander technology that was sort of like waiting in the weeds for someone to figure it out.
All right.
I'll go
Here we
first.
Ancient Tomb.
Ancient Tomb mana. All right,
Have that card.
friends.
Oh god,
Great.
what about
Oh,
your deck?
Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
I'll try. I'll have that card if at all possible. Oh, it's a good one.
Yay, good. I hope you get lands and spells. The
Thanks.
Jono classic, right?
Thanks.
How you feeling?
I'm great. Yeah, I'll keep.
Serge,
Thanks for asking. Glad to be here.
feeling
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
Molten Tributary. Back to you, Serge.
All right.
Serge, you've
draw.
backed up a bit. Pull yourself in a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pull
there
yourself together,
you go. Pull
Jaeger.
yourself together, Jaeger.
I've got this really cool 2-mana 1/2 or 1-mana 2/1.
I love the art
so
on this.
jealous.
Can I get it right at all? It's a 1-mana
2/1.
2/1
Yeah.
skeleton warrior enters
Yeah.
the battlefield tapped and just keeps on coming back. A
Yeah.
staple of any good non-aristocrats deck.
Yeah, no, love that. It's Plains Goblin Picker again.
Hey,
Yeah,
back to you.
Back again.
Guess who's back? I attack.
I'll take two.
All right. Back again. Actually, guess who's back? It's the Splatter Goblin.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Your go.
Phyrexian Espionage. I'll draw two
Ooh.
cards.
Yeah.
There's a divination.
Back to you.
Announce my intention to rumble.
I'll block here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Take two.
Taking two.
All right.
Do you have to shrink that? Or is it a may?
Target creature an opponent controls.
Yeah.
Perfect. Safe.
It's all good.
All right, I don't want to intimidate you too much,
It's not super likely to happen.
but the natural.
The
Yeah,
perfect
absolutely.
Mardu.
No tab duel required.
Pass.
Okay.
Didn't say anything about playing.
I was just going to say what every Mardu player wants. Perfect mana on turn 3, no play.
Sacred Peaks tapped.
Yep.
And I'll cast Rada's Firebrand again.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Okay.
Down to 14.
Do I wait a turn? Nah. I have a 3/3.
Sweet.
This is the top end of my
Ooh.
curve.
Yeah.
So what's this thing do?
So this is the Phyrexian Warhorse. It's a 4-mana 3/3 Phyrexian horse. Kickers for white, so I could have waited a turn. When it enters the battlefield, if it's kicked, make a 1/1 soldier token, and then 1 and sack another creature, gets +2/+1 until end of turn.
Right.
Man, your horse is amazing.
Say go.
Look at my horse.
Look at your horse. Your
You
horse
can fit
is
so many
amazing.
Phyrexians in this bad boy.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Look at my horse. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, it's another Plains. Kicked strike team, so I'll need
you
the
get 1/1s
soldier
for
tokens.
days, yeah.
All right.
And then I'll crack in for 6. So I have 2 1/1s. This ability doesn't trigger.
The 1/1s are not attacking.
Correct.
Hold on, I need to read this one again. It's got so
problem.
many words on it.
It's got some words.
Whenever it attacks, target creature defending player controls with power less than it can't block this turn.
Oh, I guess I have to target your cult conscript then. It's not that it doesn't trigger, it's just that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think I'll trade with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Take 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay.
Go to 17.
Back to you, Serge.
I lose this race now,
Hooray!
which I'm not too happy about.
I don't think you're supposed to admit that.
Well, no, I mean, look, Nelly's not an idiot, right? Like, he can, 5 is greater than 2. Right? That the arrow sign actually points.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
No, that's the advantage bar. It's pointing to you.
Oh, interesting.
Like always.
I'll pass. Well, that's why I sat on this side of the table.
Exactly. That's the play right there.
Smart play. Yeah, absolutely. Neat turn. Attack for 1.
No, that's so rude. I go to 16.
Yeah.
He saw the line.
Micromancer.
Oh, that card's so good.
It's Spellseeker, but horrible. I'll find an instant or sorcery with mana value 1. I mean, it's Spellseeker.
It's Spellseeker. Yeah, like how bad can how bad
One
does
more
Spellseeker
mana.
need to be before it's bad, right?
1 more mana for Spellseeker when
but
all you
still-
get is Spellseeker.
Yeah. I can't believe it's not Spellseeker. See, you can do it for anything.
I'm going to grab Timely Interference. Neat, right?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if I wanted to play this card.
It's not amazing, but if you have Micromancer, it gets a bit better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go ahead.
If it was kicked, the creature must block if able.
What does?
I'll cut down the 3/1
Cut down.
because I can't cut down the bigger
In
one.
their prime?
I know. Get out. You're fine. I also like the what dies.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
You could have that card.
If your opponent passes with 5 mana in this format and doesn't kill your creatures like on your end step, maybe you won.
Once again,
Sure.
perfect mana.
Yep.
Round 2.
Always had it, never didn't have it.
Would you like to concede?
Not yet.
Shocking pass.
It's coming, I'm sure.
He still has 5 power to my 2.
Yeah. I think he also has like 1 million cards.
I noticed.
I got a couple.
Why does he have 6 cards in
This
hand?
is the other thing that both Adam and I noticed today while playing is that it felt like we always had 1 card in our hand and our opponents had like 8.
Well, how many times did they cast Divination?
Yeah, right?
Because he's Divinationed at least once.
I think it's like 4 or 5 times at this point.
Interference with kicker.
Okay.
It's a 1/1 and must block.
I'm drawing a card.
Okay.
Attack for 3.
So many choices.
I think I'm going to block here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to block.
Okay,
I
great.
block.
Damage?
What? All right.
Goblin Picker.
Hey.
Okay.
Back to your land. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Hooray, no pile of uncommon legendary creatures.
You found your win condition.
Game
Oh,
is better
man.
for me.
Yeah.
The problem with aristocrats, too, is any singular piece is not as good, right?
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
rude. I will take...
7.
Okay.
Down to 9.
All right.
Here she is. You know her, you love her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
Danitha.
Danitha no Capuchin.
So what's this thing do?
I don't gets killed
I don't
immediately.
know,
It
yeah.
doesn't matter because it's dark. so
Apparently it's
who cares?
evil now. Yeah. Now I'm splashing a 4/4 Vigilance first strike lifelink. Go ahead.
All right.
It's like a walk-in Baneslayer. with
Oh,
Vigilance.
hey, we did it. We did it.
Smaller.
Hey, it's an uncommon.
You got it.
3/3.
Yeah.
That thing blocks everything.
It's going to do great.
Is this the coolest Centaur Courser that's ever been printed?
3 mana, 3/3, maybe.
It looks like it might be the coolest Centaur Courser that's ever
Yeah.
been printed.
Go ahead.
It might not have a horse body, so for that reason, we're like a little unsure.
No, he's got so many cards in hand. though.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I cast a divination, and then I searched up a card that draws me a card and kills your creature with another card.
Yeah.
Feels good. Now I respect Aaron,
I do too.
but what if he was on fire?
Whoa. All right. That's fair.
7.
I got a 2.
Not sure if they're sweepers. Guess I probably shouldn't care. More Defilers of Instinct. Go ahead.
You fool. You've activated my trap card.
Perfect. Oh yeah, you get your zombie back now. Or
My skeleton arises from the grave.
perfect,
Nice.
perfect. Smart move. I like that.
Heart of the cards. Game 3.
All right. Heck yeah. Game 3.
My hand
We love the
was,
game 3. Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Good. Okay, mental note. Always shuffle all the uncommon legendaries to the bottom.
to the bottom.
Yeah.
My 16 land deck. Was a little land heavy in game 2, but that's okay. That's Magic.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Also, you played very well.
Thank you, thank you.
So, like, wasn't a lot of room for counterplay there.
We had an opportunity and we took it.
Gave it 110%.
That's right. We left it all on the field. I'd like to thank the coach. I'd like to thank the players.
Number 1 up top.
That's right.
Does this mean I can spill Gatorade on the winner?
I'd love that. Sure. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Are we doing it in here?
I would love that for Nelson.
I mean, you both have water bottles, so I'll just
have wireless mics attached to our...
Yeah, it's fine. I'll buy a new. I'll buy a new one.
Something else after this. I have to record something else after this.
We do have a whole room full of clean shirts.
Then lose.
Thanks.
But the curse.
Yeah.
Oh no, is there a judge match curse? You've won one of them since the pandemic started.
How many?
I thought you won one.
How many games roughly do you think you two have played against one another?
Oh my god.
Lifetime?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a 3-digit number.
Yeah.
It's not a 4-digit number, right? You think we're at...
I don't know.
It's hard to remember how many games happened between coffee number 1 and coffee number 2.
Not just tournaments, but how much testing have we done, right?
It's been quite a bit.
Like, you forget the...
Serge and I used to live across the hall from each other.
Yeah. Also, when I was between jobs, I used to drive you to work so you could open Yellow Jacket early so we could just jam games before people showed up.
It's really sweet of him to say early when what he means is only slightly late as opposed to like noticeably late.
And then rough guess who's got the upper hand.
Well, I mean, there's a couple more.
If I had another hand, I'd point.
I'll help you out.
All right. When Serge started, I was already pretty deep in the
the
jick.
That's fair.
There's also the thing to be said of I like brewing decks, and it'd be like, Nelson, pilot this well-known archetype of the format, and let me like a wave crash it against the title wall. Let's see how this goes.
I think if you look at our match record, strictly in Canadian Highlander from 2015 on, then I think you have like a clear picture of like a pretty close match record between the two of us.
But anything pre-2015?
Well, the thing is, lately, when we get to play, we're playing sealed, and I'm ahead in sealed.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Serge wasn't picking me up to go to the draft shifts. He was only picking me up to go to the buy cards shifts.
Yeah. All right, Nelson, how's your chance?
Not good.
Not good.
But I get to find out if Serge is going to go first or not, usually first.
Yeah.
I'll just let him know. It's fine.
I mean, I feel like the face says mulligan.
But my uncommon sign postcards.
To me, the face says, get your best suit on and then stand like this, but then with that face.
All right.
And you've got like an amazing portrait at the entrance to an Italian restaurant. Because you were mugging like this. It was like, I can't even do it.
What do you think about this hand?
I have the face for it.
All right.
And you got to be more clean shaven.
All right, you have to call me Don Yeager the whole time.
Let's not do that.
We want a hand of lands and spells.
Paul, play the music.
Yeah.
No, only Wheeler can do that.
We need the violin and the accordion.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Well, I got a duel in this one, so that's probably good. Sure, this is good enough.
Okay.
Let's play Magic the Gathering.
Good luck to you, my
Let's
friend.
go. Game 3.
It's a good thing I'm not, putting my entire reputation in the Judge Grudge match on the line with a sketchy keep here. That'd be really awkward, wouldn't it? Go.
Nah, I'd be fine.
All
I'm
right.
sure it'll come together for you. Me too. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. Nice.
All right, you're up.
Love that for you, bud.
Thank you, Mr. Big.
This one. Go ahead.
Hey.
Oh, he's back.
Always and forever.
Back again. Oh my god. I never didn't have it. At no point were these cards not in my hand. Can you believe the cards that were always there?
Okay, one time no uncommon legendaries. Okay, you have a bear too.
Yeah, this one, whenever a creature I control dies, scry one. You're up. That's right, Adam. It's very funny.
It's pretty funny stuff.
Pretty sure that wasn't picked up on the mics, but sure.
Okay. If anyone's curious, yes, Let's Nope is being recorded behind us in the same studio. Yeah.
And we can hear them.
That's right. I don't really love that trade. I'm just gonna.
Wait, is that a third one? I didn't notice the other one's being foiled before.
I have 3 in the pool.
Yeah.
I got 3 Goblin Pickers
Cool.
in the deck. Yeah, the Firebrand's back. Nothing happens. Go ahead.
What order do I play these in?
The correct one?
Oh, bold.
Wow. Wow. Bold of you to assume I know what that means.
I definitely don't. I'm hoping you do.
Motorboat noises. Oh, I definitely play the swamp.
Okay.
Signpost uncommon.
Smart.
Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron.
A Ron. And
the Skelly
Hey.
friend is back.
Okay.
2 spells, 1 turn.
So I've got myself a pretty good looking aristocrats board right here.
Love it.
Do I attack? Nay. Your go.
I'll discard an island.
Writes down, has more lands in hand.
Play a different island.
kind of looks like the same island, to be honest.
Right. This can't block. Attack you.
Taking 3.
Defiler of always dies. Go ahead.
Okay, I don't have the removal spell this time. What does that one actually do?
I guess the removal spell's on top then.
Deals 1 damage to any target?
If I cast a red permanent spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. It's okay. I'm going to rip the Destroy Evil off the top.
Could it be? Could it be that I'll untap with the Phyrexian Kavu? I gotta be honest, I'm okay with it.
I'd like to see what it can do.
Splatter Goblin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the 4/4 first strike is doing things. So proud of you, 4/4 first strike. Can you do this on my turn? Ugh. Couldn't even make it sorcery only, huh?
Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much I have to think about on this turn. It's the worst. 1 damage to any target?
Any target per red permanent spell, I know. Really stacks up quick with these 3 white cards in my hand. I mean...
All right, well, now that you told me that.
I mean this grinning Ignis I've got. Wait, that's actually kind of sweet. You can pay your life total to deal half that much damage.
Go ahead.
All right,
Go
untap.
ahead. Go ahead.
Serge says, I want 4/4s too.
I mean, yeah.
Right? I miss you, Island. Those were the days.
All right, here we go.
Griffin Protector.
Hey.
All right, it's not a red card.
Back to you.
What's that thing do again?
Oh, sorry. This is a 2/3 flying that gets bigger until end of turn each time a creature enters the battlefield under my control.
All right,
Cool.
End step, I'm going to sack the Splatter Goblin. So activating Aaron's ability here for white and black and tap.
Sure.
I have a couple triggered abilities. I have, when this dies, -1/-1. It's going to target there. When a creature of mine dies, scry, and I get to put a +1/+1 counter on all of my creatures.
Sure.
So scry here.
On all of your creatures?
All of them.
I'll leave that on top.
What? The
Cackles maniacally, leaves it on top.
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we wanted, right?
Cool card.
Yeah.
Pretty cool card.
All right.
All right. Untap. Draw for the turn.
The minus from the goblin going somewhere?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we targeted the 3/1, which is dead. Yeah. All right. Signposts and commons. Great. Let's go to combat. Sure. I attack with the elemental.
Yeah, I'll block with the Defiler.
All right. I will sack it in response.
You got it.
Get a couple of triggered abilities. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on all of my creatures.
This card seems kind of stupid.
And I get to scry. Leave it on top. Say go.
Yeah. Runic Shot with Kicker.
What does that do?
Destroy target tapped creature if this was kicked.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice. All right. Response, or not response.
Sure,
There's a
you can
triggered
scry
ability
one,
here.
yeah.
I get to scry. Oh, I know what that is. I'm leaving it on top.
Okay, I'm gonna scry too.
Yep.
I'm gonna scry too. That's kind of funny. Does that do anything? No, not really. It's cute though. Yeah. We need that. Probably not. Not yet anyway. Okay. Top.
Top bottom. All right.
Discard this Tolarian Terror.
Yep.
Draw a card.
That's the one that gets cheaper for every instant and sorcery in your graveyard.
Yeah, and then I'll pay 2 life to cast Goblin Picker.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey,
Shoot you
okay.
for 1.
Yep, I go to 16.
Okay.
And then attack for 3.
Yep, I go to 13.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for the turn.
Thinky face emoji.
Okay, we killed Aaron. Maybe that means we're still having a game.
His things are still big,
Yep.
which makes the Defiler kind of not as good, but that's fine.
Combat.
Fortunately, currently they're just big enough that the Defiler's still okay. Yeah.
Combat.
I just meant with your pings.
Oh yeah, no, the pings are real.
Yeah.
I'll block like that.
All right, I will destroy evil. Sure, I found it.
Take 6.
Creature your control does, yeah. Yes, take 6.
Down to 12.
I'm going to go to end step. This is going to die. I get to scry. Oh. Bottom.
Am I tapping?
Yeah.
Was that you reading the card and comprehending it?
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
being
like,
like,
oh, so
wait,
that's what it does.
this isn't as good as I thought it was.
Bottom. It costs too much mana.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, that's quite good. I
I
can't
can't
cast
guess
it.
that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You might ask yourself, why is that card in your deck if you don't know what it does?
Yeah.
Because they're new cards.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Set's not even out yet. It's not even pre-release weekend. You're fine.
Thank you. Got the James seal of approval here.
It's a good seal of approval. Keldon Strike Team. No kicker.
No kicker.
Because
Okay.
my poor sweet Defiler finally got killed. Yeah, let's attack with these 3.
So that's it has haste even if you don't kick it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Always haste, sometimes friends.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
That's 8.
Mm-hmm.
So you could think to yourself, that's a free block. But I think to myself, that might be bait. So what do we have in this format? That's a single red mana. Single blue mana is a +1/+1 combat trick, in which case they would bounce, which is fine. The 2 mana one is the +3/+0. The 1 mana trick is the 12? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No blocks.
Take 8.
I'll take 8. I go to 5.
Back to you, friend.
All right. Do I win? Or am I dead on the crackback here? That's very awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. my own Kelvin Strike team.
Okay.
So it's 8,
No kicker.
11, 12, 13. Cut down on the 2/2.
My friend was cut down in his prime.
Attack for 13.
You forgot.
Oh, and I have an elemental.
Yeah, you forgot your elemental token.
Yep.
15.
Yeah. No, if you're allowed to forget your elemental token, I can keep playing. I could deal with haste creature or you kill my friend.
Right,
For one mana.
right.
Probably most limited formats aren't going to deal with
There was the
both
trick, yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Well, probably not going to be able to deal with haste creature plus kill my friend for
Yeah.
1 mana. Thanks for the game, Serge. There you go, my friend. There you go.
All right, we can go back to
1 W. There we go.
the other way around.
All
Close
right.
one.
This
Nice deck.
format is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it
I
really
like it.
seems
Oh
pretty
my
legit.
goodness.
I'm very excited to keep drafting this on.
So I opened up 2 of these. I don't know. It didn't seem like that big a deal.
What card?
The 4/4 first strike.
Oh, okay.
I had
But maybe it was
2 of
just the
these.
6. Oh, nice.
My little corner post uncommon, the one
Seems
that
better.
in this deck, God, that put in some work.
Maybe it's just this matchup, though. I don't know. Your removal was like quite good. We saw cut down.
Yeah.
We saw the destroy evil. Destroy evils put in a lot of
Yeah.
work.
One
You had
set
an
that I
inferno as
early
well,
that I
right?
couldn't cast. I had
Yeah.
the Elder Dragon War, which is
Right.
a one-sided
That one's
pyroclasm,
really good,
but
too,
I never
yeah.
had double red pips.
Does it only hit my creatures?
Yeah, it's one-sided.
Oh.
Yeah,
Powerful.
not bad there, eh?
Yeah. Okay. My deck was struggling for removal. We had the Jaya's Inferno and a Lightning Strike. The Jaya's Fire NATO. Sorry, you had this one as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I had a Lightning Strike, and then it was like bounce your stuff or stun counters. Like I took cards and put stun counters on, but.
One of the wonderful things about the Aristocrat deck is it doesn't care if its stuff dies.
Of course, yeah.
Right? It's just like, yeah, kill me, bring it on.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you for the game.
Good games.
Yeah,
Well
GG.
played. Absolutely.
All right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out for this Judge bonus round here on the Dominaria United PPR. If you haven't seen the PPR yet, maybe you missed it live. It is live right now on this very YouTube channel in its complete VOD form. And it's almost assuredly all the bonus content is also up at this point, I would assume, in its individual video forms.
All the little crack packs and bits, right?
With the exception of, and here's a little bit of a hint, we did record a 4th Crack-A-Pack with Adam and Ben. So that's going to be going up at some point. I don't know. YouTube scheduling and release is not my department. So, but I know it's recorded. I know it's loud, and I know you all wanted to see it again. So that's coming. But thanks again to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring the PPR. We really appreciate it. Thanks to Paul for running tech on this bonus round. Thanks to Nelson and Serge for hanging out. And we'll see you at the next one in like a month. So soon. Bye.
Gotta go write a Judge video for an unset.
Yeah.